Hello, beautiful soul, my beautiful, beautiful divine feminine. Welcome to the channel. This is Mimi. Today I want to talk to you about expectations on the journey. I'm sure you've been to many channels. I'm sure you've heard people talk about it. Release expectation, like you gotta let go, you gotta release. But what are expectations? Anytime you create an image, a story around your twin flame and around your relationship with them, you're actually creating an attachment, an expectation, or resistance. How does it go? The real problem here is that when you do that, you perceive them as a separate being to you. They become this person who lives in a certain situation, in certain conditions, surrounded by certain people, a certain way, and you just get this perception of them as this like human being outside of you that you are trying to come together with, you're trying to understand. So maybe they're being distant to you, maybe they've just went like dead silent, they disappeared, or maybe they're just really close to you, you see them every day, but you just cannot understand how they can be so off with this connection where you're so like tuned in and tapped on, and they can be just so clueless. Whatever the case, when you see them as this male or female that is outside of you, that you're trying to get a relationship with, that as you see as a separate person, then you're creating this story, this separation, and probably staying in pain and suffering. So how to overcome that is when you detox, which again, detox is key. Detox is the best thing you can do for yourself. And detoxing from that crazy energy, from that separation consciousness, from that attachment that is keeping you in that like sick state that is just so crazy that you cannot even function. When you're in that state, it is really, really hard for the mind to just calm down, quiet down, and to let you get into that state of satori, of that oneness, of that frequency. So what we're going to do is first we're going to detox so that we take that heavy lift of the mind, and then we help the inner being to just take the wheel, and it's like taking the walls down. It is taking those walls down. So you go detox, and then what you try to do with detox is getting rid of all the crazy toxic energy so you can have the space to breathe, and you let the divine masculine breathe as well. And as you turn that attention and as you reflect, project that love and all that focus onto yourself, onto your inner secret garden, onto whatever makes your heart sing and whatever makes you feel alive and really present. When you start to turn inwards and when you start to bring the focus inside, you will see and you will feel, and you'll probably see not with the physical eyes, and you will understand not with the mind, but with the third eye, with the soul, with the heart. You will see that there is union. Actually, union is the natural state with your divine masculine, with yourself, and with all the rest of creation and the universe and God, source. And so that's actually what we talk about when we say release the attachment and try to get back to you. Stop seeing divine masculine as a separate being. All that is sounding so very conceptual. As you move further and further along the journey, and as you turn more and more inward, that is going to make sense. It's going to make so much sense. You're going to be like, oh, that's what she was trying. She was trying so desperately to tell me with all that, that chatter. So that's why I want you to not stay try to stay with the vibration that I'm transmitting to you here, rather than the words, because trust me, your soul is giving you all the information you need. It is just we are here to open some of those doors that have been locked for so long, and to be as a guiding light, but you are actually doing the work. So let's go back. Whenever you see divine masculine as separate, you start creating stories. Those stories might be related to outcomes that you desire, or outcomes that you fear. But in any case, there is a story, and this story triggers the mind, and then it's like, again, fear and lack take up the space, and then it becomes this like very, very difficult, stage of the journey. So we're bringing back the focus, we're letting the wall down, we're letting ourselves, we're letting the divine masculine breathe, and we're letting go of those stories one by one. What are those? If you're waiting for the divine masculine to show up, to take that vacation that you've been dreaming of, then you're creating attachment. You are waiting for an outcome. If you're waiting for the divine masculine to show up and you're not really opening yourself up to love, opening your heart, what do I mean by that? It's like if you're thinking, what if I start dating this guy and then the divine masculine shows up? Or if you're thinking, I should be dating other people so that that, the divine masculine thinks I'm over, and that I let them go and they come back. You can't be doing nothing expecting anything. That's maybe the easiest way for me to put it. Whenever you do something, whenever you do a certain healing to achieve union, whenever you're doing something to get the divine masculine back, whenever you're doing something you cannot, I always say this, and I hope this really makes sense, you cannot fool this journey. Because if in the back of your mind, there is always the thought of divine masculine, how and when they're going to come back. If you're running through all those options and each and every one of them is giving you like fear or desire, or you think one of them is bad and the other one is good, what are we going to do? Like with my mom living here and, with his kids living there, or like, how are we going to get together when there's a third party, or how am I going to explain this and that? Like, all that is very, very mind level, because the mind likes to think that it has control over life, that it has control over everything. So that's what will keep you in separation and in looping, because that is what will keep you, like it will avoid at all costs surrender. The mind will do that. It won't surrender easy. It is simple, the answer is simple, but it's not easy. So the mind will hold on to all those stories and all the emotions that are created around it. And you find yourself just sitting on your couch, just running through all the scenarios and just thinking, oh shit, like finding yourself in like horrible, horrible emotions, horrible scenarios, or finding yourself in like dreamy, where you're just feeling that, that is so nice, like, none of that is good. Because where does it take you? It takes you to imagination land, and it takes you to the land of the mind. So where you need to stay in the present moment. So I know I went off track in this video, but the important thing is that you really understand how outcome is affecting you, how attachment to outcome is affecting you, and how seeing the divine masculine separate is affecting you, and what I want you to get an understanding, I want you to get a glimpse of it. And don't worry if it doesn't, like one video will not change your life, but your mind will want to consume one after the other. It will go, maybe if I listen to this person and then I listen to that person, they titled their video this, like, and that. It will try to find answers, but trust that you have all the answers. But if you need help and support on the journey, someone to hold your hand, someone to be a guiding light, I'm here for you. I have endless content that I keep uploading here free on YouTube, and I have other programs that will really get you to really shift and really do the work, which in truth is not work, but so you can go to my website deardf.com and check out my programs, my courses, and my coaching programs, and book a session, work with me, or take one of my courses. Do the detox. I'd suggest you start with the detox, because that will really, really get you to shift, and it will present you challenges that will really shift you. So I'm sending you so much love and light, and you got this, beautiful soul. Much, much love.